Why do we always equate discipline to punishment, when in reality the true meaning of discipline is to learn, to teach, and to guide? Today we are going to talk about discipline. What is it exactly and where to start? Hi, this is Southeastern Mama. My name is Grace and welcome to Montessori Parenting Series. Many studies have shown that physical punishment, including spanking, hitting, and other means of causing pain, can lead to increased aggression, antisocial behavior, physical injury, and mental health problems for children.
Growing up, I was that shy girl that is afraid to speak up. I grew up in an authoritarian parenting style. Being beaten, shamed, yelled, punished resulted in so much anxiety and stress in my childhood. I still carry them today, but I've learned to not let that experience deplete me. I won't deny the long-term effects is not really good. But don't get me wrong, I've learned to understand that this is the way they were raised before and didn't know any other approach. And so I swear to myself that I will never do the same to my own children and be an advocate for positive discipline. So I try to do my best to research, learn from books and experts, and through my own hands-on experience with my daughter.
So I am so happy that you've decided to watch this video and learn more about positive discipline approach. So let's just get started.
Positive discipline is based on the idea that there are no bad children, just good and bad behaviors. Good behavior can be taught and reinforced while weaning the bad behaviors without hurting the child verbally or physically. People engaging in positive discipline are not ignoring problems. Rather, they are actively involved in helping the child learn how to handle situations more appropriately while remaining calm, friendly, and respectful to the children themselves.
The way I understood positive discipline is with these words: kind, firm, and long-term focused. So whenever I am trying to remind myself to discipline my child, I always tell myself, be kind, be firm at the same time. And remember your long-term goals.
There are 5 criteria for effective positive discipline. Number 1 is helping children to feel a sense of connection. This is when they feel that they are belonged and that their opinions and their words is significant. Number 2 is mutually respectful and encouraging. These are the parents that are kind and firm at the same time, and that they are considering what the children are thinking, feeling, they're learning, and deciding about themselves and their world. Number 3 is effective long-term. So positive discipline isn't easy, but if you practice and it became a habit, there is a long-term effect of it once they become an adult. They will know what to do in the future to survive or thrive because they know about themselves, they know how to handle their stress well, and they also know how to stand up when their life is being hard at them. Number 4 is teaches important social and life skills. These are like respect, concern for others, problem solving, and cooperation, as well as the skills to contribute to the home, school, or larger community. Number 5 invites children to discover how capable they are. These are when they are being encouraged with the constructive use of personal power and autonomy. What I mean about personal power is that they're aware that they are capable of whatever they want to be and that they have autonomy, and whatever they decided to do has an effect or consequences around them.
Positive discipline includes a number of different techniques that can lead to a more effective way to manage your child's behavior. But before you start with those techniques, I highly recommend that you start with these steps, important steps first. Let me share it with you.
Step 1. Set realistic goals. We often have unrealistic expectations for behavior given the ages of our children. This is why I strongly believe that if we are aware of our children's developmental information, it will be easier for us to use techniques that are effective for their age and stage. For a 1-year-old, a redirect approach might be an effective technique, but if you try to use the same technique to a 4-year-old, she will just be confused and feel more frustrated. Therefore, it is very important to use age-appropriate discipline. Step 2. Remember your long-term goals. If you would ask yourself to name characteristics of your children that they would embody in the future, what would it be? Most of us, including myself, hope that they will become adults who are happy, responsible, independent, honest, determined, curious, and good problem solvers. Take a moment and actually write them down. When you pause for a moment before you intervene to your child to figure out her situation, when she shows frustration, you are teaching her about good problem solving. I believe that when our intentions and goals are clear, our disciplining techniques become clear as well. Step 3. Consider your child's personality. It's a misconception that our children's personality is a direct result of how permissive or dictatorial the parent is. Each of our children has a unique characteristics that develop in the utero and continue to be formed by their experiences throughout early childhood. Although our parenting style will have a significant influence on how our child will behave and perceives her place in the world, it's not the only factor. In our case, I noticed that my daughter is easily distracted and her activity level is really high, so I try to adjust her environment and also my expectations and also the way I discipline her by considering her personality. Step 4. Choose your approach. Your personality and values will play a huge role in your parenting choices, and that could mean different from every other parent. Choosing your approach will be a combination of your personality, your values, your long-term goals, and your child's temperament and behavior. In my personal experience as a parent, I find myself that I thrive more with a schedule and a routine. And lucky enough that my daughter is also the same. I know some parents may have the opposite, so all of these things need to consider when choosing your approach to disciplining. A toddler lacks the cognitive ability to use reason or logic to solve problems or decide what behavior is appropriate in any given situation. We will be there to guide them. When she releases his big emotions and loses control, we will offer our support by empathizing and giving him the boundaries he needs in order to feel safe and loved. Our children require time, patience, and guidance to learn how to treat others with respect and regulate their own emotional states. So let this be the generation of parents that understand that tantrum means something, and the only thing that works is to get to the bottom of it and try to address our children's needs. Let this be the generation of parents that, just like adults, children sometimes feel frustrated because they don't feel that anyone is listening to them. Let this be the generation of parents that teach your child how to do the right thing rather than focusing on his mistakes. Let this be the generation of parents that model the same behaviors that you are trying to encourage in your child. Let this be the generation of parents that doesn't use threats, bribes, or punishments to get them to behave.
I hope that you have learned something about positive discipline and know now where to start. Please like this video if you did like it and share it to anyone, any parent that would like to begin implementing positive discipline to their children. And please subscribe to this channel because we will going to talk about this kind of topics on this channel on our Montessori Parenting Series. So consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you will get notified once I uploaded a video. So thank you so much once again, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!